Welcome to the very first episode of the Gallant Zone. We're coming to you from the heart of Bloemfontein, a city that lives and breathes football, and now the proud home of Marumo Gallant's football club. Every great team has a story. Club President Mr. Abram Sillo shares Marumo Gallant FC's journey, milestones and vision for the future. At our Wellness Day, players and staff focus on mental, physical and financial well-being to stay strong on and off the field. As part of a team building, the players had a meet and greet at Cubana restaurant in Mangaung, where they mingled with excited fans and enjoyed mouth-watering food. We catch up with Marumo Gallant FC goalkeeper Washington ARUBI to chat about his impressive career and how football wasn't always his favorite sport. Ahead of their showdown with Mamelodi Sundowns FC, the team connects with passionate fans at a high-energy activation, drawing inspiration for the big game. Our president reflects on the incredible journey of Marumo Gallant FC, emphasizing the vital role of our supporters, partners and collaborators. Their passion and dedication fuel the club's success, helping us grow both on and off the pitch.
Marumo Gallant started the way back somewhere around 2016-2017 season when we bought the status from Vodacom, the now ABC Motsepe League from Baroka Football Club. We were in Bolokwane at that time as a provincial league, and we played very well for about 4 to 5 seasons, and we did very well as well. And then ultimately we grown up. As we go along, we found the status which was sold by the Chakuma Chambazavantela called TTM in Venda, which was at the top flight. And then it was 2021. The club was struggling by then, and we had to get up and put up our socks. We pushed up until we saved the status. The good luck of it, we won the Nedbank Cup in that particular year, and it was so marvelous. Following year, within the top flight, we had to participate in an African Confederation Cup. We ran about 3 to 4 games, which we were knocked out in the playoffs. We contested Nedbank as well until we got to the final with Mamelodi Sundowns. And the unfortunate part, we got knocked out there. But as a runner-up, Mamelodi Sundowns was already the championship for CAF, and then we had to go for Confederation Cup. The following season, good luck, we went through the CAF champions, through all the stages, until we definitely made up to the semi-finals of the CAF Champions Confederation Cup. So Marumo Gallant, the son, as you say, has got good history, a very resilient team, which makes it happen when necessary and when it happens to be. Yes, of course, within the same way, we got slightly knocked down. We had to go back to the lower league at NFD. We ran for a year there, and then this year we are back in full force as we use the Morocco Swallows status to come back to the top flight, and we're ready to compete, and we're at the right level, and then we're gonna make it happen.
Bloemfontein is a city that lives and breathes football, and Marumo Gallant FC is making a lasting impact, driving both economic growth and social change through the power of sport.
The PSL top flight is a national league. You can play anywhere around the country, and where you see the supporters who are supporting your move to be. We happened to be in Limpopo by that particular time. The support ship was slightly low. We moved into Gauteng and Northwest. The support was well okay as well. But the major demand to the thirst of football, and that, as they used to say in Lesotho, they wanted us to be here, and they said, we'll give you the full support. We had to do the spade work. Come and meet the leadership, both at the municipality level, both at the provincial level, Distia, municipality, the premier's offices, and all those relevant leadership. We had to communicate with them because they are the landlord having the facilities. Hence, that's where we are now. But with the supporters, we appreciate them very well. We had several meetings and a lot of collaboration until we get to the name of Sewelele Marumo. That's where we are now today. Thanks for the support by the municipality, the mayor, the CM, and all the VCs allies. and it really makes us proud. And the supporters, I think, they're enjoying what they've been looking for. They can see any club in South Africa which is participating among the 16 top flight PSL Betway Premiership. They are the one who take you from point A to point B. They are very excited and they are very, very, very important. Without them, definitely Marumo Gallant was not going to be here. And we are here because of them, because of their leadership, the NEC of their supporters group. And that's how they even renamed Sewelele Samarumo, because we collaborate very well. And when we came here, the supporters that are across the age, all those who, the founders of football in this area, up to the level where we can even think, more specifically those who found the BLOEMFONTEIN Celtics, then the Mahatanyas and 4 or 5 chairmen which participated in that. We met them all and they collaborated very well, and the supporters are still following them. So therefore, following them, they follow us as well. And they're very excited. Yes, we can't have everybody, but the percentage,
The president highlights the club's journey and the incredible support from passionate fans and dedicated partners who continue to drive Marumo Gallants FC forward.
Our target is to be in the top 8, because once you're in the top 8, you can compete in all the competition, the cups, and we want to challenge everything which comes our way, because our aim is to entertain the same supporters we are here for, to entertain the leadership which are here, to change the economic landscape through sport, of course, and also to change the social ability of the people who are in Mangaung. Those small business people, let them make difference in their own life. We employed quite a number of people when we came here. We'll review it in 6 months' time, and we'll review it again at the end of the year to see the impact we have done together with the municipality, together with the provincial government, together with our league, the Premier Soccer League, and make sure that everybody who has never had football in the past 3, 4, 5 seasons, he's going to enjoy up to the maximum level.
Marumo Gallants FC understands that a strong mind leads to a strong body. That's why players and technical staff stepped away from training for an inspiring wellness day, focusing on mental well-being, financial health, legal guidance, and gaining deeper awareness of gender-based violence, ensuring they stay empowered.
This is one of the projects that the club has initiated regarding financial literacy for our players' well-being as well. This is something that is needed in every club. You know, we are developing young football players, but at the same time, young men, upstanding men for the community. So Marumo wants to develop young professional men and not only footballers. Football has got a short period. You're not guaranteed to be employed every time after your contract expires. So knowing how to deal with money, how to take care of yourself will ensure that you have a better future. And I would like to think and know that initiatives like this will decrease the unemployment rate, especially from footballers, going from club to club.
Experts from various fields joined us to share valuable insights on key aspects of well-being, helping players and staff build a strong, healthier mind and body.
The main focus actually was to just sensitize and encourage players to be quite aware of their own mental health, because mental health is one space, an area in our lives that is generally being kind of not observed as important. If your mental health state is not in such a way that you will be able to function, then your occupation is going to be affected, your goals and everything is going to be squashed. So it's very important that we need to really be aware of our own mental health state so that we can be able to manage them properly. Not all of us are comfortable to talk, because sometimes what we want to talk about is something that is personal, directly affecting us, and we wouldn't want to expose ourselves to our colleagues and those that we live together with. So really going and seeing someone privately is really something that is quite recommended, and it's important so that the person does not really suffer in silence.
When I got this invite and they told me it was about wellness. I then saw it very fit that I give them a background of the realities of our life today, which is my specialty of family law, which is a very integral part of our lives generally. When you talk family law, you're talking everyday life. I love their interaction. I could see that they really happy to hear of some of the things that I had to say, and I'm hoping that it will also have a positive impact in their futures. My advice is, like I said, you definitely need to acquaint yourself with your legal rights and responsibilities. Engage with attorneys, even those of the legal aid. If you're not in a position to pay a private attorney, there is definitely justice for you for free, legal advice for you for free with the legal aid. But of course, private attorney is always the way.
I think the players were taken aback from what I managed to put to their attention with regards to the importance of financial literacy and having to have a well-planned financial plan. They were taken aback to an extent that I received some inquiries from them in terms of, okay, what's next, what to do next. And normally when, as a financial advisor, when you do a presentation and you get a client that comes and says they want to take an action, it's always really heartwarming that you have done your job and you've delivered in what you needed to deliver. And also the staff, I think they felt that it added value to their overall wellness day. I always talk about your future self and your past self and your present self. And I always like to say, well, if you think about yourself when you started earning money, is your present self currently pleased or happy with your past self in terms of how you manage your cash? And on the other side, will your future self be proud of your present self, the way you're handling your money now? So I think if you start looking at it like that, it gives a perspective of some of the changes and adjustments that a player might have to do now and consider in order for them to see themselves in their future. And who are they? What are they doing? Because that then translates to their goals.
The MEC of Sport, Art and Culture, Ntombizanele Sifuba, showed her support by attending the Wellness Day, emphasizing the importance of holistic well-being in sport.
I had a great time attending that session. I also learned a lot, and I appreciate the fact that the management and the leadership of Marumo Gallant saw it fit that they should do that for the players, not only expect them to play and win the games, but also to make sure that they have healthy players holistically, that they can be able to be better individuals, tomorrow better fathers, better sons and better members of the communities. We want to contribute in any way we can as the department. So if you have a wellness day for sports people, it speaks also to ensuring that you empower them so that you can have healthy human beings. Empower them with the things that they might need in order to make decisions, and meaningful and best decisions for their lives. So you helped us in actual fact, because when you help the young people, whatever they get, it spills over to a larger community, and that is what we want to see as government. I said it when I was addressing them that whatever you've learned here, like they were told about the GBV statistics and what GBV does to our society. And if you get out of here being a player in your community, known and respected by the young ones, you go out there and talk to them, talk against GBV, and be able to really advise the next person when they are confronted with issues where you think at least you have been informed about, to say, if you are not well, go and see a psychologist or a social worker. If you don't know how to make a decision in terms of legal issues, go. Make sure that you seek legal advice. It's not only for themselves, it's for their family and the communities where they come from.
After a long, intense day of training, the team took time to unwind. They attended a lively meet and greet at Cubana in Mangaung, where they connected with loyal fans, shared great moments, and enjoyed the delicious food.
Today we decided to bring out the boys and to connect them with the community. They have a meet and greet at Cubana here in Bloemfontein on 2nd Avenue. Thank you so much to Cubana for hosting us. So they're here to meet their fans, they're here to interact, they're here to meet the people that are behind them 100% no matter what happens. We've got a beautiful support base, so we thought let's give back to them today. The gentlemen are having an amazing time. They're having an amazing time interacting with the people of Bloemfontein, and we are definitely doing more of this at other venues where we can cover all the bases of Bloem.
Washington ARUBI, a proud Zimbabwean international, considers Marumo Gallant's FC more than just a team. It's a home, a place where he feels deeply connected, valued, and part of a football family.
I grew up in a city called Mutare, which is the third biggest city in Zimbabwe. We call it Manicaland province. It's like Cape Town because there are a lot of mountains, and also the weather there is a bit cold and all that. It's close to Mozambican border, which is Beira. You know, I grew up like in a Kasi area. You know where those places that are a bit scary. But that thing taught me to be brave enough because of most of the people that I played with when I was still young, and also the gangsters that were there. I am glad that I managed to overcome all those things because of my family being there for me when I was still a boy. Up to now, I'm still here. My family helped me a lot, to be honest. They helped me a lot because, and also I was the last born. So all of them, they were like always advising me to do the right thing, you know, not to fall on these traps, you know, to have drugs and all that. So I really want to thank my family, you know, they've been there even up to now. They've been there for me. Our mothers, they always want us to focus more on our education, which I managed to do. But my father was the person who really wanted me to play soccer from when I was still young, 9 years old. So he made me to join this other club called Subco Mutare, even though I was a shy boy. I used to love cricket a lot. I was not like a soccer player. When I was still at primary level, I used to try to do something. First term, I used to run like as an athlete. Second term, play soccer. Third term, play cricket. But the sport that I really loved that time was cricket. I was also a good wicket keeper.
Washington's journey to South Africa began with his passion for football, leading him to pursue new opportunities and showcase his talent on a bigger stage.
I was playing for a team called Dynamos Football Club, which is one of the biggest teams in Zimbabwe. I was the soccer star of the season that time. So there's this other goalkeeper coach called Tendeti Nyanyiwa. He was coaching for University of Pretoria. They got promoted that time. So he called me, said, no, they are looking for a goalkeeper. And I was one of the best. I was the best in Zimbabwe that time. So I came here to Pretoria. I had like a trial. It was a 7-day trial. But guess what? I trained once. Then the coach excused me and said, no. I said, you are good enough. You better go back to Zimbabwe. Then they followed me there. Then they got my clearance. They had to do the transaction. Then until I'm here, University of Pretoria. It's quite new to me. And because I was staying close to the university, and you know how it is when you stay close to the university and you have to juggle like your studies also with the university, the rules and all that. I also want to thank Coach Steve Barker. He helped me to be where I am right now. You know, he had to come to Zimbabwe and do the negotiations. Up to now, I've been communicating with him. Even the time I had like a little bit of my, downs and all that, he was there for me.
Washington's path to Marumo Gallant was driven by his skill and dedication, earning him a place at the club where he quickly became a key figure and a fan favorite.
I was coming from a shoulder injury, then I spent about 4 to 5 months without a team on rehab. I had to take 2 steps back. Most of the people, they don't know that. I played for Mpumalanga Black Aces the time they sold their team to Cape Town City. Remember, they had to go down to Vodacom. Yeah, Coach Steve Barker was there. Then he called me. He said, no, I know that you've been not playing for a lot period for about 4 to 5 months. So can you just come and start afresh again? I had to swallow my pride and go down 2 steps back and play for Mpumalanga Black Aces in Vodacom. Then Coach Steve Barker, lucky enough, he got a job After about 5 months, he was appointed as Stellenbosch head coach. Then he called me also there. Then I played for Stellenbosch for 1.5 seasons. Me moving from Gauteng to Stellenbosch helped me a lot. It changed me, you know, the way I used to do things. My way I used to live my life, you know. I saw that I was a little bit behind when it comes to sport, because in Stellenbosch you can tell that those people, they are serious when it comes to sport. And we are also camping with the rugby sevens. They are one of the best in the world. I used to observe their training sessions, how they eat, how they do things. Then I focused on all those type of stuff. I played well that 1.5 season that I was there. Then I got SuperSport, they called for my signature. And then I had to move to SuperSport. I signed a 2-year contract. Then I played with Ronald Williams. We were about 4 good goalkeepers who were there. It was quite challenging. I didn't play a lot of games. Then that's the time TTM bought a team from Bidvest. Then I had to talk to SuperSport that, okay, I really want to have some game time. I'm growing old. Then I had to sign for TTM. Then the time I signed for TTM, we relocated to Louis Richard. We stayed there for about 4 to 5 months. Then was our president. He bought the team. I've been enjoying playing for Marumo, you know. And also, I do have history with the team. If you check in Africa, we are rated among the best teams because of the stuff that we achieved in the Confederation Cup. And also, we won the Nedbank Cup. It's like my home, Marumo Gallant. That's why I'm still here.
Goalkeeping isn't easy. It demands fitness, sharp reflexes, and mental strength.
Goalkeeping is not an easy position because you have to be brave. People, they don't know that you have to be fitter than the guys inside. So each and every game is a grinding day. That's how we grow. You know, we make mistakes. We grow up through mistakes. So if you're not brave enough, you can put your head down, then you forget about yourself. And when you go to another game, you'll be there on that big thing. So for you to cover that space when you're not confident or brave enough, it's difficult. So you just have to keep on doing the right thing at the same time. I don't just rely on our coach's session and all that. I also do my own training session almost every day. I train twice a day. From day one, the time we were introduced, they've been good to us, like them and the community, everyone here in Bloemfontein. The difference between being in Polokwane, remember in Polokwane, we were about 3 or 4 teams. So we are the only team here. So at the end of the day, we have to deliver. When you win, I always enjoy that moment after the game, going there and singing with them. They've been motivating me to do more. Me, I'm a sore loser. I hate it when I lose and go and say, okay, thank you. No, I don't like it. I like it when you win. But at the end of the day, football, you know, there are only 3 results. You win, you draw, you lose some. So some results you have to accept if it happens. Maybe sometimes it will be not your day, but I've been enjoying each and every moment.
We visited Hoffman Square, one of the busiest areas in Mangaung, near a major bus rank where thousands commute daily. As a new club in the city, we're focused on building strong connections with our supporters, growing our presence, and embracing incredible passion of local football fans. Mangaung already feels like home, and we're just getting started.
So we're here at Hoffman Square in Bloemfontein, the Rose City, where we're activating the game for Marumo Gallant versus Sundowns on Wednesday. What we're doing is going to have lovely activities where our fans can come and engage with us and win tickets to come through to the match at 7:30 on Wednesday. We're also going to have some of our soccer players here to take pictures. I guess we're just here to have a good time with Bloem. It's extremely important. We are based in a city where the fan base is ridiculously huge. They are a soccer-loving community. And so for Marumo to engage with them, more than anything, we just want them to be closer to us. We love their support, we need their support, and we cannot be Marumo Gallants without them.
The activation was a huge success. Fans came out in numbers, bringing incredible energy and excitement. The massive turnout at the match showed just how passionate our supporters are. that's a wrap for this episode. For more information on Marumo Gallant Football Club, your first port of call should be the official website, marumogallant.co.za. Subscribe to our official YouTube channel, Marumo Gallant FC. Follow us on Instagram @Marumo Gallant and like us on facebook.com, Marumo Gallant.